Welcome back, ProSpartanGamer, and we are going through our top 25 centre forwards. As you can see, is checked on our advanced search in the Master League advanced search for players icon, and we are putting in centre forward, not second striker. It's just going to be centre forward. There you are, centre forward. We are going to search and find the top ones. This is on day one of a Master League, or the first couple weeks of a Master League. You've not played any matches. So this is at the beginning of a Master League, okay? No licenses or no kits being imported yet. Just basically box standard game stripped down. We haven't put in the PES World option file yet with all the great kits that have been made by Glenn and the Demo and the team over there. Best kits on the market. Don't forget PES World. You need to get their option file. There won't be any mistakes in their file. It will look top draw. And just like you've got the pucker licenses, I can assure you of that. So here's the top three then. No surprises really with the top. Messi, the only change is that looks different than usual. We were always used to look for the red figures. Now we are looking for green, which is takes a little bit of getting used to with your ball controlling and dribbling on 96. He has got a whole raft of playing skills. Look at them all. There's no room for him anymore. He has got the full works. There's no doubt about it. The other one that's interesting as well is that personality trait. That is new. And they grow as the player is more akin to the team they're playing in, I guess. So growth since joining. So that is a new thing, the personality trait, which is a nice little touch. And then you've got their graph, no different there. So Messi is top of the tree, rated 94. Cristiano Ronaldo, who's obviously Real Madrid, which isn't licensed this year, but he will look better when you've got the PES World patch in. Suarez, with his teeth poking out and his ears looking like they've been underpinned or something to stick him to his head. It really does. Sergio Aguero, he looks really good face there. Looks the business. Neymar, when are they going to put in his now bleached blonde hair, his white bleached hair, which is the moment. Gareth Bale, Monkey Chops. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, obviously this is before the day one patch, and he will be transferred to Manchester United then, so don't all get on your high horse and start fighting around and everything else. He will be transferred. This is Robert Lewandowski. We will need to put his face in game and obviously change his name to Lewandowski. That is why Gary Staggers is so high. That is a Robert Lewandowski who has got some really good stats. Higuain, looking good. Alien Sex Child. Carlos Tevez actually looks better this year. He looks like he's just coming out of the pod and becoming more human. Thomas Muller. Robin has got to be on the wane surely soon. He can't continue to stay up there. Lexi Sanchez. Fabregas, I'm not sure about that one. Would he be classed as a centre forward? I find that quite hard to believe that he would be there, but never mind. Hazard, looks a bit like an elf off Lord of the Rings. Oh, Griezmann, with his little Hitler moustache. Greasy, ex-Spartan. There he is, my son. Karim Benzema, and his camcorder. He's there in number 17. Di Maria, Frightened Isaacs, he looks like. Really does. Looks a bit like a mandrill. Marco Reus, of course, we've got Borussia Dortmund on this year's game, which is pretty cool. Licensed, which hasn't happened before, I don't think, so that's really nice. I know Glenn was doing cartwheels when he found that out. The daddy of PES World. Another one that wouldn't really play centre forward, I don't think. James Rodriguez. Cavani. Now this is more like the ones you'd expect to see out there. The likes of Cavani, Benzema, This is what I was talking about, really. So we might go a little bit deeper than the 25. How is Giovinco up there so high still? Diego Costa, the oldest looking man in town. Back end of a pig, Wayne Rooney. God, his chin's got bigger, hasn't he? Juan Mata. Callejon. Mertens, again, not really the sort of build that we were looking for. Ah, there's one. There's one. New on the game, Aubergine. And his stats, look at that, 97 speed, 96 explosive power. He's going to take some catching. He really is. Harry Kane. Alright, Harry. Harry Kane. Dybala. Candreva again. Baka. There's another one. So there's a few splattering. I know we're on to 34 now. Obviously, Nolito is now at Man City. That will be changed in the patch. Well, in the patch and the day one update from Konami as well. So don't worry about that. Lacazette. These are the ones we're talking about, really. Jonas from Benfica, not sure. Bella Colorellia. Javi Hernandez from Bayer Leverkusen. The Hulk, obviously now in a Chinese league. Thought that was on the game. That may be coming on the day one thing. Olivier Giroud. He's got a bit of a beard on him now. Pedro, not really. Romelu Lukaku. Looks like he's had a bit of a downgrade. Defensive prowess and ball winnings had a real knock. Obviously I had something to do with Romero's stats this year, so maybe they've been adjusted a little bit accordingly. But really, ball control, as you can see, has had a bit of a knockdown to 78. Just because his touch ain't that great, is it? It does bounce off him like a wall sometimes, rather than a nice cushion control, so he's been punished accordingly. Kevin Marias, there he is. Always looks a bit weird on here, looks a bit like a, I don't know, for some reason he reminds me of a toad, like a Kermit the Frog looking sort of figure. Riyad Mahrez. Where's Jamie Vardy and the like then? Firmino. Daniel Sturridge. We'll go down to 50 and then we'll leave it. And Icardi makes up the top 50. But really, there's probably only about 20 actual centre forwards in amongst them. But you get the gist. That's the top sort of 25 players who can play centre forward, I guess. We finish it with Icardi on 83. The stats are a little bit lower this year, I think, which is good. And there's some nice touches being added into the stats, like that personality and that affinity stat. We do like that. Okay, dudes, look out for more of these from me at TheProSpartanGamer very soon. And don't forget to check out the PES World Option file. It's the best bar none. You'll be cheating yourself if you go somewhere else and get it, because they will not be anywhere near as good and precise and accurate as the one the PES World kit makers have done. Let me tell you, it is the bee's knees, the dog's bollocks, and all the rest are basically dog shit. So more fool you if you've gone elsewhere. Cheers.